Hey guys, how not to get friend zoned. I would not pursue a woman who shows no interest in you. I would not. It's very important though, if you're interested in dating a woman, that you always bring your cock with you. You don't lead with your cock, you bring it with you. What do I mean by that? There are really nice men that are don't want to offend the woman by showing their sexual desire for her. I can tell you that I, as a woman, I put men into categories: men who are interested in me and men who are not interested in me. The men who are interested in me, they could just maybe be a casual friend, or they could be romantically interested. And the way that I know you're romantically interested is you do two things: you ask me out and you try to get physically close. You show a sexual interest in me. Okay, if you don't show a sexual interest in me, I will assume you just want to be friends. Maybe you're gay, maybe you just don't think I'm that pretty. I'm not going to consider you as a suitor. Now, could there be women who have a crush on you and go along with that? It's possible. But I'm telling you how I feel as a woman. What does it mean to bring your cock with you? It doesn't mean that you try to stick it in me, not at all. It means that you make yourself vulnerable by trying to at least kiss me. You tell me that I'm beautiful. It's the way you look at me, like, damn, you look good. Like, you're so gorgeous. You know, let your interest be shown at an appropriate level over time. So it doesn't mean you ask her to come home with you, but holding her hand, trying to kiss her. Okay, she might not let you. Okay, she might put the brakes on, but you have to make the move. If you don't make the move, I'm going to friend zone you. That's it. If you take me to dinner and you don't try to kiss me, I will never go out with you again. I don't. I look for a man to really want me. That's what I look for. Now, if a guy goes overboard and just thinks with his dick, I'm like, I'm not interested. I want to know that you're interested in me. So there are men who have trouble getting women because they are people pleasers. Read No More Mr. Nice Guy. And here's the thing, you don't want to be rejected, right? That's why you're not doing it. You don't want to be rejected, but you will be rejected by not having the courage to show your interest. You will be rejected. And we all face rejection. I get rejected all the time. I'm interested in a guy, and if all he wants to do is slide his weenie in, and I'm going to call it a weenie because to me, I'm belittling him in this way. Like, that's all you see me for. I'm not going to be interested either. I'm not going to be interested. I'm going to feel rejected too. I'm rejected. If all you want is sex from me, I feel rejected and I feel hurt. So intimacy and vulnerability require facing rejection. If you are not afraid of rejection, you are not being intimate and vulnerable. Being vulnerable requires risking rejection, and you will need that same quality in your relationship. You know, when you're married to this woman, every time you want to have sex with her, the chances are you will be approaching her for sex more often than she will be approaching you. That's generally how it goes. And every time you make a sexual attempt with your woman, she might reject you. She might not be interested. So you have to get used to making a move in an appropriate way. Now, in relationships, there are ways to handle it properly. A woman can't just be like, no, and shut you down. It has to be done with a kind spirit, like, hey, babe, you know, you're the sexiest man in the world for me. And right now, I'm not in the mood, so no. It always has to be done with kindness and respect. But we're talking about when you first meet someone, always bring your dick with you when you're with the woman. You know, look at her, tell her she's beautiful, you know, compliment her, try to get close to her. Got to show your interest. That is so important. That's all I've got. Leave your comments below.